This is the story of the life and sad ending of Kevin Hagen. Kevin Hagen was born April 3, 1928 in Chicago, Illinois, to professional ballroom dancers Håkon Olaf Hagen and Marvel Lucille Wadsworth. When Håkon Hagen deserted his family, young Hagen was reared by his mother, grandmother, and aunts. As a 15-year-old, he relocated to Portland, Oregon, where one of his aunts had taken a teaching job. Hagen attended Portland's Jefferson High School. His family returned to Chicago, and he attended Oregon State University in Corvallis and the University of Southern California in Los Angeles, California, from which he received a degree in international relations. Hagen spent a year in law school at the University of California, Los Angeles, and was employed by the U.S. State Department in West Germany, then spent 2 years in the United States Navy. Hagen taught ballroom dancing for the author Murray. Bored with that job, he considered a career in law, but dropped out after 1 year. While trying to figure out what he wanted to do for a career, he auditioned for a production of the play Blind Alley and won a small role, despite the fact that he had never acted before. Within a year, Hagen had moved up to playing the lead in a production of James Thurber's play The Male Animal, and spent the next few years scraping out a living in small theatrical productions around Los Angeles, in between studying with Agnes Moorehead, among other notables. His breakthrough came with his portrayal of stern patriarch Ephraim Cabot in a production of Eugene O'Neill's Desire Under the Elms, and given a guest starring role in the classic 1950s police series Dragnet, starring Jack Webb. Hagen made his feature film debut in 1958 in the Disney-produced The Light in the Forest, and that same year, Hagen's first regular role on a series playing John Colton, the city administrator of New Orleans in the CBS Western Yancey Derringer. On April 29, 1962, Hagen was cast in the episode Court of Lawman. Hagen also guest starred on Gunsmoke, The Big Valley, Bonanza, Laramie, Have Gun Will Travel, Mannix, The Time Tunnel, and Perry Mason. He appeared as Inspector Dobbs Kobik in 9 episodes of Land of the Giants from 1968 to 1970. In the 1965 film Shenandoah, Hagen played a Confederate renegade who kills James Stewart's son and daughter-in-law. His most famous role was Doc Baker on Little House on the Prairie. In 1992, Hagen moved to Grants Pass in southwestern Oregon, where he performed in concerts, dinner theaters, and on stage in Medford, Ashland, and Grants Pass, including the one-man show, A Playful Dose of Prairie Wisdom. Hagen married 4 times. He was married to actress Suzanne Kramer until her death in 1969. He has a son, Christopher Hagen, a special education teacher and high school baseball coach in Bakersfield, California. His second marriage with Doralie Dos Santos, who lived from 1969 to 1980, followed that. In 2004, Hagen was diagnosed with esophageal cancer, and sadly, he died on July 9, 2005, at his home in Grants Pass. Hagen was survived by his 4th wife, Jan, who he met in 1993, and his son, Christopher. He was interred at Hillcrest Memorial Park Cemetery, Grants Pass, Josephine County, Oregon.